Hello everyone and namaste. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Nature Yogi Soul. My name is Raquel and today we are going to work with Pigeon Pose. So Pigeon Pose is great because there's so many different variations of it. It makes it super accessible. It's really good for hip mobility, back, strengthening and stretching. It's also good to help us release emotions because we hold a lot of emotion in the hips area, and this helps release. So let's work through our pigeon pose together. We're going to warm up a little bit just to start. Let's start in tabletop with hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Pull the crown of the head forward, so we're lengthening the spine here. And let's just begin to rock the hips back and forth. And my hips always pop. I get one pop on each side every time I do this. It feels good though. It's like a nice release. So we're just rocking back and forth, right and left. And maybe you begin to make these circles with your hips, rolling in a circle in one direction and then the other. Nice. Breathe here. Take a nice deep breath in and let it go. We're just gently warming up here. Maybe you take the hips now in like an infinity symbol. So we're going like a small circle on one side and meeting in the center. Small circle on the other side, meeting in the center. It's like a figure 8. And then let's do that in the other direction. Just getting some hip mobility here, warming them up. Nice. Rocking back and forth in any way. Let's take a few cat-cows. So we'll inhale, gaze forward, chest forward, navel pulls towards the earth, arching the back. And when you exhale, round, curl, tuck the chin underneath. Inhale it up. Exhale, gently warming the spine here. Inhale. And exhale. Once more, inhale. Exhale, round. And when you're ready, come back to center. Take any movement that you need to here with the arms, the shoulders, the hips. And we're going to move into a down dog. So tuck the toes, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift the knees, push the hips up and high. Walk the feet out gently. Right and left, bending into alternate knees. Nice. And breathe here. Inhale, kick that right leg up high and stretch it long. Breathe here, pointing the toe up towards the sky. And let it go. Back to down dog. Walk them out. This time, kick the left leg up high. Pointing that toe up towards the sky. Grounding down through the palms and the right foot. Take a breath. And plant it down. Walk them out. Nice. Drop down to the knees. Beautiful. Let's sit it back, child's pose. So walk the knees to about mat's distance apart. Sit the hips down. Walk the hands forward, reaching. Really stretching through the shoulders here, getting a nice stretch through the hips. Let the forehead rest down. Beautiful. Nice. Walk it back up into your tabletop. So we will move into our pigeon pose. So we have so many variations. We have a supine pigeon, we have a seated pigeon, and we have one forward, and we can use several different props to help us here. So this is all about your body. This is all about the sensations that you're feeling. So I encourage you just to pay attention, bring awareness to your physical body. What feels good and what doesn't? And if it doesn't feel good, there's no need to go there. There's no need to push to something that doesn't feel good. That's not what we strive for in yoga. So let's start with our seated one. So if we're taking our seated pigeon variation, we'll sit on the bottom and bring the hips, the hands right behind the hips on either side. Plant down through the right foot and lift the left foot up. Cross the ankle over the knee and open up the knee here. So this is our seated pigeon. You can walk the foot up as much as feels good or not. Just noticing how you feel here and finding a place that feels good to you. And maybe you push the knee out without using your hands or anything. Just gently push the knee out, away from you, if that feels good. Take a breath here. So we're planting down through the hands, but the chest is opening up and the shoulders roll back. Nice. Let's just switch sides to make it even. So plant through that left foot. Right leg comes up and cross it over. That feels good. So go ahead and push that right knee out. Just gently using your muscles to push it out. Gaze forward and breathe. One more breath here. Nice. And step it down. Good. We can just windshield wiper out the legs if that feels good. Dropping the knees to one side and then the other. All right. We're going to take our supine variation. So go ahead and come to your back. And it's very similar to our seated one, but we're just lying down. So hands plant on your side, feet plant on the floor with the knees bent. Plant through the right foot and bring the left foot off the mat. Ankle crosses over the top of the knee, resting on the thigh. Nice. Again, you can gently push that knee out away from you. You have the option to stay here, or you have the option to pick that right foot up off the mat and reach the arms through to hold onto the back of the thigh, or to grab, to clasp your hands together. Whatever feels good to you. You have so many options. Take a breath here. Nice. And plant that right foot down. Good. Uncross the left leg. Planting down through the left leg this time. Right leg comes up and crosses over. Ankle rests on top of thigh. Stay here or use our other variation where we clasp our hands behind the thigh. So just remember, when you're in a yoga class, you always have the option. There are always so many different variations for a posture. If it's not working for your body, there is something that is going to work. Take one more breath here. And plant it down. Nice. You can windshield wiper those legs out. And knowing that each side, right and left, are not always going to be the same. Go and roll to the side and push up to seat. And many times they're not the same. Right and left can be very, very different. And that's just the way our body works. The way we are, we're not completely even. So let's cross the legs, come to tabletop. we're going to show our other variation of pigeon. So you always have the option to stay in those variations that I showed you to begin with. Or if you're looking for a different option, different sensations, let's push up into down dog. And lift those hips high, walk the feet out a bit. Nice. Inhale, lift that right leg up high. Let's start with the left, I'm sorry, so you can see me. You can keep the right leg if you want, but I'm gonna do left. Inhale, it up, reaches high, and then we bend the knee, push, bring the weight all the way forward into the hands, and drop the leg down. So, this is our next variation. The knee is bent underneath. The toe can be close to the right groin here. It can be bent as much as feels good. We have an option to bring a block, a blanket, a sweater, anything that fits underneath the left hip here, giving us a little bit of support. Look back at your right leg and see if it's in line with your ankle. We're looking for a straight leg back there. You have the option to stay up here, come down to your forearms, or come all the way down to your forehead. Wherever feels good to you, find that place and breathe into it. Nice, one more breath here, deep breath in. Fill those lungs completely and let it go. Soften a bit more. Nice. If you have a prop underneath your hip, go ahead and take it out. If you're down on your forehead or your forearms, go ahead and walk back up, coming to plant your palms. So to get out, we tuck this right toe, lift the hip up, and kick that leg up high. And place it down. Walk those legs out. Let's take our second side. Right leg inhales up, and it comes all the way through. Place the leg down. Coming down onto the left leg. So like I said here, if you're looking for more sensation, we straighten out this leg to about 90-degree angle if you're looking for more sensation. If not, just bend it back underneath. Looking for square hips still. Nice. Good. Okay. We're coming onto the hands, onto the forearms, onto the forehead, wherever you like to be. Yoga is not about always pushing yourself to do more, to do better, to stretch further. That's not what yoga is. Yoga is about connecting your body and your breath and your awareness. It's about paying attention to your body, noticing how you feel, being here in this moment. So let's be here together. Take a nice deep breath in and soften, let it go. One more breath. And you can work up to holding this posture for longer. If you're new to it, I recommend doing short periods at a time. And you can just work up to a longer time if that feels good. Great. Tuck the toe underneath. Lift the right leg up and high. Three-legged down dog. And down dog. Tabletop. Beautiful. So that was our short and sweet pigeon pose. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Let me know which variation you like the best. And I'm so happy that you're here with me. Again, my name is Raquel, and I appreciate you all. If you do like this video, please like and subscribe. It means the world to me. I will see you next time. Namaste.